Hi everyone! In this video, we will be discussing your 3-3 short answer assignment on explicit and implicit bias. So here are the directions from your assignment guidelines and rubric. For this assignment, you will be giving one example of an implicit bias and one example of an explicit bias. These biases may be from your own life, they may be ones that you've observed in other people, or you could even use ones that you've read about. Now, if you choose ones that you've read about, you are required to cite your source. Please make sure that you identify which is the implicit bias and which is the explicit bias. I need to be able to see that you understand the difference between the two. So you will also need to explain how it's an implicit bias or an explicit bias. How do you know the difference? And once you provide these examples, you will be discussing why it is important to understand these biases. You could also just talk about why it's important to understand biases in general. And you will also need to discuss how biases influence human behavior. So remember, this is asking for one paragraph or two paragraphs per question. So your overall paper should be at least 2 paragraphs in length, one for each question. Now, I do not take off points for going over. Make sure that you are taking a look at your assignment guidelines and rubric to see how this will be scored. This assignment is due by 11:59 p.m. in your time zone on Sunday. If you have any questions, please remember that you can always email me or post your question to the General Questions discussion board. Have a great rest of your week, and thanks for watching.